Hey, yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to yet another YouTube live stream. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, another one. But I hope you're doing well today. Yes, welcome in, everyone. Yes, come on in. This is a safe space for all of you. There's the throat clears, that's right. But you know what, everyone who regularly attends the stream, you know the drill. But if you're new here, we do a little bit of attendance, a little bit of a roll call, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you are in the chat and you are a sentient human being with the ability to make some sort of comments, please say something in the chat. That's right. That's right. $10 Rev doesn't say desu again.
Someone just lost $10.
That's $10. Bring them over. Oh, look at all these lovely people. Well, if you're in the stream, thank you for the look at all the interaction. Wow, you love to see it. Also, make sure to like the stream. Also, if you're not already, consider subscribing and putting on notifications and possibly becoming a member and possibly gifting memberships and super chatting, because today's goal is an important one. Finding out what the heck those oranges are for. What the heck are the oranges for? And yes, everyone say hello to Straub. She's here early.
Hi. I've taken over.
Mm-hmm. Everyone say hello, wife.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, the leaflet video? Yeah, we're gonna watch that. I haven't watched it yet, but I know it's about localizers, so we're gonna watch that together today. Orange, you glad to see us? Always. Always.
Awesome. Sorry I haven't been streaming. I haven't felt good.
Yeah, she's taking it easy. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna... It's the YouTube promise. I'm not going to hide behind the starting soon screen, which you guys do enjoy. Little chibi rev here, but can't be here all day. Obviously. Obviously. Because you gotta see my face. And my face is here. Yeah, what's good, everyone? I hope you're doing well. It is Friday, after all, which is great news. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. How's everyone's weekend going? Very on point for some of the stuff we're talking about today. But, first and foremost, Type Zeta with the big old $5 super chat saying, not every pee-pee time is poo-poo time, and not every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time. Well, thank you so much for that super chat. That really makes you think. And you know what? You can't say that we're not a group of thinkers around here. Okay, we're really pushing the bounds of what we should look at society as, and that right there really pushed the envelope. Oh, look at everyone, it's Billy Donuts. You'll love to see it. Billy's gonna be handing out donuts, as per usual. My weekend is Wednesday. Well, you're a long way from that, but you're not far away from that new membership. Thank you very much for becoming a Revling. Codibus, thank you for becoming a member. Very, very cool of you. Welcome in. We are now one Revling stronger. That's right. What do we got here? We got Pio with the 25 PLN saying, Master's Diploma in TEFL Pedagogy within the Polish Scholar System. Multicultural Education Game Project.
Pedagogy.
Do you know what I'm reading?
I think it's pedagogy. Pedagogy. I want to say is how do you say that word? It's like a educational thing.
Oh.
Which makes sense talking about their diploma. With the Polish scholar system.
Big May break.
Well, it sounds like they're very intelligent.
Well, it sounds like, I mean, obviously, everyone knows. You could have just said you're an average Rev viewer. We would know that you're at least of a very high education and life accomplishments.
Well,
obviously.
Like pedigree.
That's right. That's right. But, thank you for the 5. And if you are on a big May break, I hope you're enjoying it. Then we got B Wood with the 5 saying, give Straub a head pat. There it is.
Yay. Also, check your mini feed scroll. I think you missed one super that happened before you open this up.
I don't think so.
There was definitely one in your waiting room earlier, but I forget who it was, but now it's gone.
Oh.
It was like $10 because someone said they were coming. They were saying they couldn't join because they were streaming.
Well, now I'm upset.
I forget what their
You
username
blew
was.
it! Does anyone know?
I don't remember their username, but...
I would like to at least thank whoever this is, because I'm not seeing it on my dashboard.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
I just know I saw it before stream started earlier. It was like when the waiting room went live.
Well, Lyndon with the 5, we can see this one, saying, don't you mean dollary dues? Gotta give it the Simpsons spin. Also, hello, Straub. Also, cuts pun quota has been reached. Rev. Now let's find them ranges. First of all, there's no such thing as a pun quota. We can have as many puns as we want, and honestly, the chat will do it anyways. Okay? Below average revling here. There's no such thing as a below average revling. Are you kidding? Never. Never. They're all above average. If you're a revling, you're already an advanced member of society. Duh.
Billy Donuts.
But here's another 5 from Nalu, saying, will you watch both Japanese version and English version of Leaflet's newest music video? They're different, FYI. Which one do I have pulled up? Let's see. I don't know which one I have pulled up. I'm assuming this is the Japanese one, so we're going to go with that one. Ladies and gentlemen. But we are now 5 out of 15 on our daily Super Chat goal. And the goal is to find out what those heckin' oranges are for. Which might be a bit of a preview for what we're going to be talking about, at least at the beginning of this stream. And that's right. You know, there's too much of a good thing, right? Absolutely not. Never. Never. The one on our main channel is in Japanese. The English version is on Slimecore Radio. Is there a big difference? I'm hearing there's a difference, but is there a big difference?
Just watch the Japanese one.
Okay. Well, I'll start there. Just got here, revving engine. What's up? I don't know. We're about to talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about some quartering stuff that's been going on, some more shenanigans. And then we're going to talk about a whole lot of shenanigans going on Twitter. A lot of very violent and unhappy people. And we're going to watch an Asmongold video related to assassination culture, which I have not had a chance to watch yet, but I'm sure it'll be a good one. And it's all going to relate to multiple things we're talking about that are all related to very violent and unhinged people online who feel very free to spread their unhingedness. It involves localizers. Yeah, I did see that. Oh yeah, we're going to watch the leaflet video as well. So yeah. Alright, at that point I think we're all caught up on the supas for now. So I'm going to head over here. And, you know what we're going to talk about first, right? Obviously, the plushie campaign. We're at, ladies and gentlemen, with 4 days and 7 hours to go. We are at 319 units raised. We're at 319% funding. Now, I said we could possibly get to 400. before this little time frame ends. And I actually think we can. I legitimately think we can. We're on a good pace, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a good pace, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe. And for those who are new, here's the 360 surround view here. Getting all the dimensions. All of the crevices of this Revling. Looking good, but if you guys need a link to this, it's in the pinned comment for the stream. Check out the campaign, just 4 days left. Do not miss out. Any sort of help on this is a great help to the channel. And Straub's over 200 on her campaign, if you want to check that out as well. You can link it if you want in your whole latest merch campaign.
Sure.
Whenever you want.
Who's more Pegasus?
Oh, you're in... He's the guy you claim asked if I was close friends with.
Get them all confused.
Are you? I'm assuming you were mentioned in his latest video, which I'm assuming was about Hassan. Yes.
I saw someone clip it, and I saw his face, and he looked familiar, but I didn't know what the channel was. Someone in chat just
There's not a reference you've ever gotten ever, and that continues. Fantastic. The plushie is so worth it, both of them, of course. The words of a true Giga Chad right there. You'll love to see it.
I'm putting my link in the chat.
We got another 5 from Nalu saying, it's different because the English version is localizer friendly. Okay, we're going to have to watch both then, obviously. Okay, I get what she's going for, so we'll watch both. I'm glad you clarified that. And wait a second, Lavistro with the $20 super chat. What are the oranges for? Saying, fun fact, facts aren't fun. Like this fact. The shovel was a groundbreaking invention. It's rather punny, in fact. Puny. Punny. That's a double. That's 2 puns in one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Lavistro, and I will keep track of that orange or better super chat for today. That'll come in handy. As I imagine it will, since we're already 9 out of 15 on the super chat goal for today, and I think you guys know where this is going. I think you know where this is going already. But Gabe with the $5 super chat as well, saying, just got Straub's t-shirt, can't wait. When is Rev's B-Day? I want that shirt now. It's my money and I want it now. Also, need you to say desu. That's 2 already this stream. I'm popping off. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going crazy. We're going crazy. Debate between quartering and Yellow Flash happening on Rumble tonight. Yes, that will be a very fun time. We'll talk about that in just a second. If it happens the way it's supposed to. Of course. Yeah, my birthday is in July, late July, so we will definitely have another drop with Uwu Market. Probably do something similar to Straub's current birthday drop, because honestly it looks really cool. And, you know, I always copy everything she does, which is very important. Just like the super chat goal is also copying her again, which is just perfect. And last but not least, just kidding. Every time I think I'm caught up. Pio at the 25 PLN saying about the project, I need to teach Polish kids some words in Slovakian. By the game about deserters running away after murdering the officer. You are on some type stuff. We always have, every day I learn that my chatters are up to some sort of big, grandiose project, and it's just another one. I appreciate you clarifying, and I appreciate the super chat. And speaking of super chats, we also have $5 from Gatorsore saying, bebop, bop, beep, beep. That's me. That's how I feel right now. I couldn't gather my thoughts together more than that. Thank you very much. The Kodiak situation looks to have a small update as well if you haven't seen it yet. I saw that he's officially getting unemployment. He's trying to get unemployment because he was fired, and he's feeling free to share that stuff. But yeah, I'll look into a little more later. Hopefully things are in motion the way they should be. And I did check today, Vex is still hiding, which I'm not surprised by. But ladies and gentlemen, that is 10 out of 15 on the super chat goal for today. I believe that is 66.67%. of the daily Super Chat goal now achieved. Beep boop, beep boop. Brings me back. But thank you guys for the support. Ah, yes. The ultimate crossover. Straub in a More Pegasus video. You'll love to see it.
It's a tweet I'm proud of, too. It was very funny.
And it was a funny one. It popped off. But, alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's the shilling right there. If you want to, again, check out the Rev plushie, make sure to get it. 4 days left. And it is in the pinned comment. That's where you'll find the link. And jump on it. Jump on it, ladies and gentlemen. The dream is alive. The lofty goal of 400 before the end of the campaign. I think we can do it. I believe. Plus, we have, like, at least... I have to promote it on YouTube, and people like to wait until the last minute, which I don't blame them. It's probably, like, the smartest thing to do, I guess. I mean, then again, we are 319% funded, but, you know, some people like to wait until everything's... all the ducks are aligned, as they say. My ear trumpet with the 5, saying... Desu. There you go. Then we got JMH Mo Money with the $5 super chat saying, Hi Rev, hope you are having a wonderful Friday. How much Rev derangement syndrome we talking about today? You know what? Not a lot of Rev derangement syndrome. Actually, I'm kind of like on the outskirts of the drama today, which, yeah, is typically the better way of doing things. But, yeah, nothing involving me today. But I am having a very nice Friday. It's been a very chill Friday. The vidya for today, I just gotta finish up like 10 more minutes on that. I think that's really it. And just enjoying the stream. The streamerino, hanging out with you guys. Some frozen pizzas sound good. I mean, that always sounds good to me. The best drama is the drama not about you. You know what? You're right. You're actually right. I'll be the first to admit it. Drama's a lot more fun when you're not a part of it. Them's is facts.
It's only fun when you're not a part of it.
Yeah. But then again, I can twist it and make it continue and farm content.
Well, I feel like it depends on your definition of drama, I guess.
It also, yeah, it's true.
Like, is it just like stupid random people like the Keel?
Like Keel.
Or if it's
we gotta
like
check in on Keel.
More serious, you know?
Yeah. But anyways, let's get into the content for today. We're going to talk about the quartering, the latest going on there first, and then we're going to talk about just some general stuff that involves multiple topics that I really don't talk about too much, but we're going to get into because it's just that insane, and it involves relevant spaces and VTubers and stuff like that. And we're going to react to the leaflet videos and an Asmongold video, and that'll be about it for today. So without further ado, let's start with the man, the myth, the quarter pounder, the quartering. And in the spirit of the quartering, since it is technically the weekend, how's everyone's weekend going? How's everyone's weekend going? Feel free to answer, and in this video we will, in this stream, we're going to find out what the oranges are for and what's going on with the quartering right now. And unfortunately, it appears that over the past couple of days, there's been nearly a dozen new examples of streams, videos, and channels hit with strikes, all of which criticizing the quartering and /or his coffee brand coffee company. That's the real name, Coffee Brand Company. Or Coffee Brand Coffee, I'm sorry. That would have been more creative. But no, that's what it is. And they joined the long list of literally at this point dozens of videos, streams, and channels taken down who have talked about the quartering in the last month. This, of course, happening after he expressed his desire and ability to have critics taken down. Your weekend was incredible. Anyways, but during the last 2 days, we've also had another round of presumably drunken crash outs from the quartering, where he was challenging a bunch of people, including YouTubers like Yellow Flash, trying to rope him into a last-minute debate, I guess. But unfortunately for him, his intentions were to never have a debate, as the quartering was at a Milwaukee Brewers game while having this entire Twitter tirade. So that's not a great look, but we've talked about the quartering multiple times in the last month, and the real issue here is this is a guy who would definitely claim he is a free speech warrior, that he fights for everyone's rights, and if he was in the same position as those getting strikes criticizing him, he would say, in his infamous description, "My channel is under attack." That would be the way he described this sort of situation. But the people under attack right now are his critics. And this all began with Kino Casino. You know, they were trolling him, making fun of him, and Jeremy did not like that. Not one bit. Publicly, he described in early April how he could have their YouTube and Kick taken down. Privately, expressing the exact same thing, and lo and behold, the related clip channel was taken down from YouTube. The quartering would try to deny all of this happening, claiming he has proof with a screenshot of his emails, but unfortunately, he would go live around that time and accidentally leak his search history, which would include his Gmail from a different account that had YouTube support reports in there, including "Thanks for your reports" to YouTube, which looks mighty suspicious. Now, another big criticism happening during all this is people criticizing his YouTube shorts, which are basically 5 seconds of him talking and a minute of unedited content belonging to other people playing afterwards, which is ironic for a guy who, in a now locked set of replies, said it's easy to just not steal someone's content and maliciously break copyright. And he is one of the few examples of someone who is actually getting to the point of not even being transformative anymore, which is a very low standard, okay? Transformative content, making something transformative, is a very low bar. Ways to start threatening that: have a 5-second spiel and then a full minute of someone else's content play and call it yours. That's when you start getting on that line. Also, we got a $10 super chat from Zach saying, "This is the most engaged in internet drama I've ever been. Quarter Pounder is cooked." Very nice.
Someone said he is doing a debate with that.
Yes, Yellow Flash. Yes, the yellow person. You almost got a reference. You got half of it. Yellow person. I believe his name is Yellow Flash. You know what? You could have even
know him.
You could have even. Well, actually, I was gonna say you could have said yellow, but that wouldn't have made sense either. I would have butchered it too. You could have said Flash.
I didn't remember that part.
You missed the important half. But anyways, yes, we will get to that. Don't worry. But thank you, Zach, for the 10. I appreciate that. And one of the biggest critics of the YouTube Shorts was Craig, who's the founder of Side Scrollers, a podcast that me and Straub are on bi-weekly. Very great time over there. And a couple days ago, the quartering had a full-on crash out, one of his many, presumably, drunken crash outs where he tweets a bunch of nonsense and then deletes everything the next morning when he's sobered up. And in that particular crash out, he talked about all the people profiting off of vicious lies on his name, and that he's now in his villain arc, and that he doesn't want to hear anyone telling him to be calm about effing losers like Yellow Flash, Side Scrollers, Geeks and Gamers, among others. Now, during that same crash out, he leaked DMs with Craig to expose Craig as a kind and courteous person. Got him. Craig, of course, would show his DMs on stream and would give some advice as well to the Quarter Pounder, telling him to basically log off, put down the bottle, and put down your phone. Enough. That's it. And unfortunately, he did not follow that advice. Around this time, Camelot would post this now viral clip of the quartering at a Renaissance fair from some time ago. hitting on women. I mean, obviously not actually saying it to their face, but making very suggestive and inappropriate comments about women attending this festival, including women like this with children present, and just making very cringe and gross comments. And people were rightfully very critical of this. Now, the Quartering had no problem about this, and I haven't talked about this response before today, where he said this is fake pearl clutching, and that he's just joking, that no one can have fun anymore, and he regrets nothing. And he would go on, while locking the replies, of course, saying, like, I kept watching for some sort of epic own, and I just don't get it. This is just normal banter. I just think none of these weirdos have ever done a normal thing in their lives. Terminally online. Now, of course, anyone who has to tell you how normal they are twice in the same response to their own clip, probably not normal, but I find it very rich he uses the phrase, terminally online, because that is what he did the other day. On the 29th, while at a Milwaukee Brewers game, literally, like, we have the chronological timestamps here. He was physically sitting at a Brewers game, spamming out ridiculous tweets that he basically deleted all of which later, but he posted on his own volition that he was on TV at a Brewers game, okay? This guy's talking about terminally online while sitting at a Major League Baseball game, I'm assuming surrounded by friends and family, while getting into Twitter beef. I mean, be present, dude. I mean, we heard put down the booze, like, put down the phone. Like, when you're a content creator, like, I suggest kind of putting down your phone when you're out of the house in general, but especially if you're at, like, a baseball game. Like, have fun, be present. I don't know what you're doing. And before we get into the tweets here, I'll catch up on these supers. And we also hit the goal for today, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! Wait, hold on. We found out what the oranges are for, and I'll show you what that means in just a second. Let me read these two, update a thing, and we'll get back into the content. We got Gatorsore with a 5 saying, Boulder Matt and Trunky Jeremy have something else in common. I did see Matt Jarbo make a lot of statements about this, even at one point giving some advice to the Quartering, saying don't be a false flagger like himself, which is, you know, some good advice. But of course, Jarbo's getting dunked on by a whole lot of other people, and it's hilarious content as per usual. But thank you for that. And my ear trumpet with a 5 saying, Quarter Pounder doesn't know what normal is. No, I'm afraid not.
Can you imagine going to a baseball game? We're going to a baseball game soon. Can you imagine going and, like...
No.
Especially baseball. That's just fun.
No.
With your family?
Like, that should just be like, dude, put your phone down, enjoy the baseball game.
Go get a hot dog.
Go get a hot dog.
Have some fun.
Jeremy. Relax, dude. Get a Quarter Pounder, okay? Like, just relax. Nothing beats stadium food anyways. Like, come on. Yo, let's get some 07s in the chat for Arthur with the 50. I think those are Ruski bucks here. That's the pink. I don't know how that even converts or whatever. I don't really care. Its reporting is good. Yo, good job. Do you think there is a way to de-escalate these stuff as we, the users? Also, what are your opinions about mods and power abuse and some VTubers scapegoating tourists for entertainment of the crowd? Do you think there's a way to de-escalate dramas?
That was a very convoluted question.
Well, I mean, is there a way to de-escalate just about anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say don't double and triple down when you're wrong.
True.
And sometimes just log off.
Pick your battles.
Apologize when you're actually sorry, but not when you're not.
Yeah.
Some people will say never apologize, but I don't agree with that.
If you actually... I have apologized, I could count on one hand how many times.
Like, if you truly believe you have something to apologize for, I think you should apologize. But that's just
correct.
My own moral code. But obviously don't apologize, just,
just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also your mods can help. Overzealous mods can make things worse, I guess,
yeah,
in some.
you don't want to start, like, completely shutting
Like, we
down
have good
all...
mods. They have good sensibility of what my stream is supposed to be like.
Yeah.
Not everyone has that. And also, sometimes they're a reflection
heavy-handed.
of the streamer. The streamer might be just like, hey, you know, I don't want anything that's going against whatever. But, you know. Now we got 10 from Demon Time saying, hey, late to the stream due to doing some shopping. Came on to say, I've been having fun with these streams, but I'm probably gonna tone down my donos. I'm not an oil baron. Love you, Red. Well, I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of your support. You do not have to worry about that at all.
No.
Take care of yourself. Also, we have other oil barons anyways, you know. We have oil barons waiting in the midst all the time, okay? It's not on anyone in particular. Or anyone, for that matter. So I appreciate it. Demon Time!
Yeah, you gotta get those out. while you can.
I know. Yeah, of course. We also got 5 from Intimidator saying, I saw what Jeremy tried with YF, and I think he recently tried messing with Camelot's channel. I used to have a little respect for that POS Jeremy. Yeah, we're going to get into the Yellow Flash stuff as well as the Camelot stuff in just a second. But we are caught up on Supas, and the Super Chat goal was to find out what the oranges are for.
What are they for?
And there it is. The oranges, ladies and gentlemen. Diana knows what the oranges are for. And it's to feed Diana. Yet again. But I gotta fix this. There we go.
Oh, he said, I only feel bad because I know you like reading my donos to say demon time.
We can figure out another way. There, we have fed Diana. 1 time. We have 1 orange so far, I believe. Yeah. That's 1 orange super chat for Diana. Diana is nice and well fed. Thank you guys for coming in hot yet again. But let me switch back to the content, of course.
You should like integrate demon time to be like a certain level or something, like a certain tier.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. So
like a super chat?
So you still say it like maybe like, I don't know, if someone like donos a certain amount or maybe a specific number.
Okay, alright. What does demon time look like, chat? Is there an amount or a type of super? I'm down for that. In honor of Demon. The user, not demons in general. Sorry, Lord. We had to clarify. What do we think? We'll figure this out and then we will get back.
Yeah.
This is very important.
I do like it when you say that. It's fun.
Orange time!
No, it doesn't hit the same.
No. What do we think, chat?
Demon time. Maybe like...
Donate 666.
See, I was thinking like
Someone was gonna say that. I knew
like
that.
$6, but then I'm like, do we really want to dedicate a whole like?
Yeah, but you know what?
To, like...
No, but like I'm stomping on the devil's head when I'm doing it. I'm mocking him. I'm like, look at me, devil. I got support.
So maybe like a $6 dono, like if it's just 6.
$100 super chat is demon time. $6.90 supers for demon time. We might as well just do the 666 and mock the devil. That number belongs to us now. Don't belong to you. You don't own nothing.
Said 100 super
That's.
chat.
I literally just read that.
I know. I was reading it again.
All right, I'm gonna say, or donate 777, which
That's
then again,
my favorite number.
that is a good number. 420, 30 because demon third. That's good. There it is.
There you go.
Okay. Well, if someone does $6.66, sure. I will claim it there. Or $666. I'm just saying. Anyone? Wait, was that one of those? That was one of the stickers.
A sticker.
Kev with the sticker, the dollar sticker. Thank you for that with a little demon emoji. Thank you for that. But yeah, 30 congratulations, Demon 30.
I think 30 is good.
30 will get the magical phrase.
That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. Perfect. It's settled. And also, I will exercise, discretion when it feels appropriate. Oh, okay, alright. Ibuki with the 666 Demon Time. Achieved right there. Thank you very much for the Demon Time. That's right. We're claiming it. We're reclaiming the number.
Satan owns nothing in this house.
Satan owns nothing. That's right. But anyways, thank you for that. And let's return to the content. So, the quartering is at a Milwaukee Brewers game crashing out. And during which he begins with an hors d'oeuvre, an appetizer, if you will, saying, if this is my downfall, please, I beg you, please let me keep falling, with the last 90 days of analytics on YouTube. Of course, with the revenue blacked out for reasons that I think are obvious.
Aren't those all shorts?
Correct. Now, he's showing 61 million views in 90 days, which, if true, well, I mean, it is true, but on regular videos, like if a channel like mine with longer form content had that many views in 90 days, that's crazy. That's a good year for people. But the problem is, we know these are all from shorts. In fact, I would be comfortable saying probably 90+% of those views are from shorts. And why do I believe that? Well, the watch time is 2.5 million hours. Now, as a YouTuber, I could just eyeball this and say that is an abysmal ratio. And if you do the math, it ends up being around an average of 2 minutes per view. Now, this is a guy who uploads videos that are 10 to 20 minutes long. So that means that people are watching shorts. Or, I guess if he really wants to go that route and claim it's from legitimate videos, that means people are watching 2 minutes of his videos, which is also brutal. So, basically, everyone's just watching his shorts, which, ironically, it's not even watching him. You're just really just watching other people's content. That's why he's got the stuff blacked out. Because shorts don't make any revenue. In fact, there was a video I watched of someone getting 1 billion views in shorts and making about $2,000. So, this is cope. This is massive copium. It's insecure. It's not a good way to start things. But, as people point out here, he's on another crash out. And he was explaining why his Discord had shut down recently, saying we had to lock it down because fat, greasy losers were trying to scrape the Discord for dirt. By the way, they found none. We just block new users until the psychos stop. Still thousands of people hanging out in there having fun, lol. Stay mad. He's going what we call the DSP route, just calling all critics a bunch of greasy losers. Now, I mean, projection, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to get into the next arc of this, okay, in just a second. I want to catch up on supers, because this is the yellow flash stage, and we're already falling way behind. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? First of all, Captain Nyan, with a 5, saying, wouldn't the orange acid corrode the metals in Diana? It's the same as Rev drinking holy water and eating a cross, but then again, Rev has a cross. Okay, don't overthink my lore here, okay? Don't overthink it. And also, you're overthinking it with Diana too. You're overthinking everything. You're making me look bad. And also, Dellar Finn with the Demon Time, the 777 donation. Thank you very much for that. Simply saying enjoy, I will. Thank you for that. And then Kazatsu, yo, with the 666 saying Satan owns nothing today. That's right. Demon Time belongs to us. And adding on to that, Gatorsore with a 666 saying, in that Rev voice, stop with that Demon Time.
You're too good at it.
Got him. Thank you very much for that. And then, DFR 464 with the 25, is that euros or pounds? I always mix it up.
I think it's euros.
I think it's pounds.
Chat's
We're gonna get bullied again. But that is an orange right there. That's another orange. Anything orange plus goes to Diana. That's now 2 on the stream. Because I did convert the Ruski bucks. It did not quite equal. I'm still very appreciative. But the rules are rules, okay?
What are Ruski bucks?
It's Russian currency. Which we appreciate any form of currency, but it's not quite a pink level. But it's still appreciated. But we're trying to keep things even across the board here.
For the Russian.
But thank you, DFR. I appreciate that very much. And Texan Rider with the 2 months at a Giga Reveling membership saying, "Howdy, Rev. Missed your last stream, but glad I didn't miss this one. God bless you." God bless you as well, and I'm glad to have you here.
It was euros.
It was euros.
I'm better.
Okay. That's close enough to 30, so...
Pounds is more squiggly, I think. And euros is more like it's just a C with the 2
Gotcha.
dashes.
But anyways, continuing on here. Entered the Thunderdome, Yellow Flash, who's been critical of the quartering. I mean, as is pretty much anyone in the sort of, I would just say, related spaces that come across the quartering. And you can see on the 29th, during this whole crash out, you can see just 3 random replies in a row, quotes from Flash, talking to the quartering, all deleted, of course. Now, here's some of those tweets where he's just promoting his content, and the quarterings in the replies saying, "I'm super excited for tonight's live stream. Hopefully you don't epically own me." He keeps saying people are epically owning him or claiming they are. No one's claiming that. But what he's trying to do, as pointed out by Flash here, is try to strong-arm his way into a live stream that was planned at the last minute. Okay, none of this really was planned at all or scheduled. Flash had a regular stream that was supposed to be him just reading super chats from a previous stream that was actually taken down. And right before that goes live, the quartering starts going in his replies demanding that he goes onto Flash's stream at the last minute. Even saying, "I'm ready tonight, you have me dead to rights," and then uses his first name, which I don't know if that's really a secret, but it just seems very odd. And whenever someone does that, I find it to be very condescending. There we go. And just aggressive. Like, it's supposed to be like an intimidation thing, which I find very weird. Okay, and then he says, "It's your big moment. Bury me. I regret to inform the quartering, any sort of involvement with him is not anyone's moments right now. I think that ship has sailed. I'll be honest with you. Okay, I'm not acting like I'm some big, high and mighty person, but, like, this is not someone's big moment. Okay? At all." But it would continue on, where this guy, the Bearing, who apparently is in the quartering's corner, saying they'll jump on to the stream, because at one point, the quartering was agreeing to appear on Flash's stream. Flash extended an invite, and the quartering responds to the Bearing saying, "Nah, we can talk on your channel man to man too. This is Yellow Flash's big chance. Don't rob him of it." Which then would lead to another tweet saying yet another channel who has made endless videos epically owning me has backed out of a 1v1 conversation. It's almost like they know they are lying and are afraid to stand by the things they said. I offered 2 of these moral heroes a chance, and they both ran. I'm done. Ha 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 ha.
Would you 1v1 the quartering?
He's in a different weight class. I just couldn't handle the quartering, okay?
That was mean.
What? I'm talking about he's a heavyweight of the YouTube scene.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
I'd like to see him 1v1 Madame Savvy.
I don't think he bit off more than he could chew. I had to say in my video today, I'm like, we also have this stuff with Madame Savvy, and I'm like, it's got to be its own video. Like, I was already at the 19-minute mark, and I'm like, this is too much, okay? We got to come back another day. But you can see what Jeremy's doing here. He's like taunting people into a debate, right? And then he's like forcing his way into their stream, trying to put pressure on them, hoping there's no way they'll accept, but they do accept. And then he's like, they're running from me. Meanwhile, this whole time, as pointed out by Camelot here, he's at a baseball game. He's typing this all out, talking about wanting to go on stream, while he's at a Milwaukee Brewers game. This guy had no intention of showing up to anyone's stream. So he's just blowing smoke. I think he wanted to act like he actually went out there and was challenging these people. They backed out, and he's the winner. But the reality is the exact opposite. It blew up in his face. He looks dumb. And he looks miserable. He's at a baseball game, spurging out on Twitter.
Give him some credit though. He's at a baseball game doing this. He might also would have went on.
Oh yeah, he would go. Yeah, he would go into the bathroom. He'd go into the bathroom and tune into Yellow Flash's stream. Of course, I knew that was going to happen. But this really kind of just sums up. Deleted post from the quartering. Someone saying, yeah, because that totally sounds like running away. And he says, what do you mean? He had a scheduled live stream, hours to prepare, yet he pretends now he simply cannot be ready. You lose. Your heroes are cowards. And this person simply says, yeah, because you couldn't have just said, hey, let's debate at X date and time. Would have been too hard. Like, literally, if you want to have a conversation, just go and do it. But there's going to be one at 9 p.m. EST, so less than 3 hours. Maybe. Flash said, everyone can feel free to rip this stream and use it for your content, whatever. So
did he?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he's not some guy who's going to flag people. He wants to spread the word and let people do their thing and comment on public stuff. But they are supposed to debate tonight at 9 p.m. on Rumble. And apparently the quartering is going to address everything. I'm not sure how that's going to go or if it's going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, of course, over the last couple of days, more of the same. A clip channel getting a bunch of age restrictions and community guideline violations. This is a channel that posts clips of the quartering and also people reacting to the quartering, so that is very suspicious. Then Camelot got a strike from a recent The Quartering stream. And luckily for him, it's been long enough where it was just a warning, but still, if he gets one more, it'll be a strike and he'll be prevented from streaming for a week. Then another stream was taken down, criticizing the quartering. Again, we live in a great landscape where pretty much YouTube is making this a norm when it comes to criticizing the quartering. Then another content creator by the name of Mikey also got a stream taken down, criticizing the quartering. And, well, this is the big list that is ever expanding, by the way, of people who have had videos, streams, and channels taken down for criticizing the quartering. Now, there is another arc to this with the coffee brand coffee company that the quartering, of course, owns, and people are claiming that he is not following FDA guidelines, which could be a very serious deal, and he's saying it's over for me, and a bunch of terminally online regards don't understand the difference between coffee beans and normal FDA regulations, but Madam Savvy is absolutely torching this guy, and it's not going well. I think he did not know what he was getting himself into by challenging Madam Savvy, because she is down this guy's throat, okay? And I think that's something we'll cover another day, because it gets real messy. Okay, but that's really the quartering situation at the moment. Let me catch up on these supers, and then we'll get into the next set of topics for today. Let's see here. Mr. Funnyman saying they're going to do something very inappropriate with the 1,000 CLP. Thank you for that. Then we got DFR with another 15 euros. Another generous super chat just saying thank you for your donation. Well, thank you for the donation. Then Captain Nyan Nyan with the 2 saying, what happens if you dunk the plush in holy water? The Revling will be blessed. Of course. Of course, I encourage you to do so. And then Angel's Lance with the 5 saying, Jeremy has gone so far up his own butt, he's gotten lost. I will not make any jokes about that. I am mature. I am very mature. Thank you for the 5. And then the Jedsters with the $5 super chat saying, quarter pounders out of shape build should inspire us to gym max. Each pant of breath he does on a video equals 1 more rep. Someone did point out that when he is live streaming and recording, he turns his head to breathe, and now I can't unsee it.
That's sad.
It is sad.
Someone said, I'm too employed for this. Who is this guy? Is he related to some YouTube higher-ups? I'm like, I don't really know who is the Quarter.
I mean, the Quartering's got 2 million subs. He's been around forever at this point.
Because, like, didn't you say you used to watch him a little bit or
something? A little bit.
Or, like, they're, like... I mean, he has
I just got tired because it was just, like, repetitive. And it felt like I was watching a guy who was just recording videos to, like, get a job done. And, like, it was just, like... That was bad. I mean, he was doing, like, the 4 or 5 video upload schedule a day, like, years ago. It just seemed like everything was so, like... Did we need to talk about this for 8 minutes and 1 second? I don't know. But it just felt very forced. I just was like, okay. Checking out. Farcracker with the 14, I believe, Canadian bucks. I could be wrong. I'm always wrong about these things. Saying, hello, Rev, and Rev's wife. Finally out of debt to send this. Big W. Well, big W for getting out of debt.
Congratulations.
And now you're investing in the right places. Thank you very much for that. And then Funky with the €2. Saying, sorry I'm late. Straub, where's my Pringles?
That one's not euros. That one's pounds.
£2.
And where's your Pringles? They're in my cabinet. But he's not friends with people that are like high ups. Like how is he getting all these people like struck down? Or is he?
I don't know. The problem is he expressed his desire for this to happen, and then it happens, and he expressed his ability to make it happen, and then it happens. So at the very least, it's just not a good look.
I just feel like people get like people constantly will try and report people they don't like, right? But it doesn't usually. I mean, if you could just get anyone taken down because you reported them, like you wouldn't have a channel, nobody would have a channel, right? No. So it's like it makes
it's complicated.
It's weird.
Captain Nyan Nyan with a $5 super chat saying, is it me or something, but there should be a VTuber only side-scroller episode, Ember, Leaflet, Celestium, Rev, Straub, Juju, Kirsha, and Amalgamite. The problem with that is there's no Craig. And Craig was not feeling well. He was on day 3 of a fast when we were on last Tuesday, or day 2, and he had to go like puke at one point. Like when he was gone, I'm not saying it was like off the rails, but like he is the glue.
You could tell
he's
like,
the glue.
We need Craig.
We need Craig.
Craig needs to be at side scrollers.
We need a chief, and not just all Indians, okay?
Are you calling Blabs and Phoenix Indian?
No, well they're like listen, I think they would admit Craig is the center.
I think Blabs herself said, someone had said, they were like, this shows like we need Craig. But it's just like,
Raiko-sama with the €2 saying this is what euros look like. Thank you for clarifying right there.
We're going to learn.
We're going to learn. It might take some time, but just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to start bringing up my tabs here.
That's true. Blabs just had a VTuber model. We just need to get Craig a VTuber model.
Craig had something similar, I believe. Or maybe it was just like a... What do you call it?
Aww.
Hold on 1 sec, chat. Okay, anyways. The only other thing I'm going to look up here, I'm going to try to find that leaflet. I think we should maybe react to the leaflet thing first. Mm-hmm. But what do we got here? We got 6 currencies. I believe... Thank you for the clarification. This is Israeli currency. And as Yanuka says, and this is shekels. You said it, not me. Thank you for that. Thank you for the continuous. I have seen it before. Yes. We have all the currencies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mr. Worldwide.
This is truly diverse.
That's
people
right.
Talk about diversity. This is a diverse stream.
We are very diverse.
Like, unironically, though.
Yeah, I think the leaflet... Let me find... Did she post? Oh, here it is. The slime core. Got it. Okay. There we go. Okay. We have that as an option, too.
I wonder what the difference is.
One apparently is made for localizers, so it's in English, and I guess it's
maybe it's like more mean to them or something?
Yes, probably. Rev being bribed by Israel? Listen, wouldn't be the first time I faced that accusation. I am a Mossad agent, according to many. I'm a Mossad agent. I'm an agent of the United States government. I'm funded by Asmongold. I'm funded by Kirsha as well. I also fund other people, like, I think Leaflet was mentioned.
Powder. Someone said you funded Powder.
I fund Powder as well. Also, who else? I'm funded by the military, the United States one, of course. I'm also funded by... There's someone else. Why is it raining super chats? Hold on, guys.
Everyone's showing their own, like, currency.
Oh, they're showing their own currencies.
It's actually kind of cute.
It is. It's very wholesome. It is very wholesome. Okay, let me catch up on these, because I was getting on a rant here. First of all, Captain Yanya with the 2 saying add Pippa and Smuggle on it too, and Nux, if possible. What was that referring to?
I think the VTuber episode.
Ah, yes. Although Nux has never been on side scrollers, or any of those actually. Add them all in.
Yeah, has it Smuggle on it never been?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. She'd be good on that.
Yeah, she'd be great. She would.
I don't think Pippa would ever do something like that.
Yeah, I don't think that's really Pippa's thing. Nux, I don't know.
Although I would love to see it.
Yeah, of course.
I would like to see all of that.
I would see all of them. Easy. And then Bernie asks AI with the $26.66. You know what? It counts. Beam time. Saying these are dollars, by the way. Those are good old-fashioned U.S. currencies right there.
Best.
U.S. dollars. Thank you very much for that. And that's actually an orange super chat. That means Diana has been fed yet again. Anything orange or better feeds Diana. Because she's asking, what are the oranges for? Well, it's to keep her fed and happy. That's 3 of them now. Thank you. Very important work you guys are doing. David Martinez with the 5 saying, Rev, have you seen Mushi's YouTuber anime opening yet? No, I have not, actually. I'll have to check that out after the stream arena. Thank you, David Martinez. And Malin with 100 DOP saying, this Dominican pesos. I am familiar with that one. I do recognize that one.
Like
You've
DOP,
explained that one before.
I never know what they are. Mm-hmm. So this is actually helpful.
Then Rodrigo with the 10 PLN, which is Polish money. Hey, Rev. Hello, Rodrigo. I believe, based on the blue, you're somewhere in the 1 to 2 range. And then we have another... Oh, do you guys know each other? We have some more Polish zloty. There we go. Dondere with the 10 PLN as well. And Starwin with the $5 super chat saying, locked into Demon Time. And don't forget to up those numbers. That's right, guys. We're going to up those numbers. Then Trevor with the 20 Czech crowns. Wow. Thank you very much. We are so diverse.
Is it called the Czech Republic now, or is it still Czechoslovakia?
I'm not going to answer that, because I don't want to be wrong.
Chat answer, because I don't remember.
I feel like this is a very This is a very heated...
I feel like it's a
like
serious...
if I say the wrong one, this is a very offensive thing to say. So I will not.
I'm not trying to be offensive. I genuinely don't know.
No, in fact, we're not being offensive by asking. Thank you. Lander with a 2 saying, here's some Merkin books. Straub's laugh is cute. I couldn't agree more. Czech Republic. There we go.
I thought so.
Rev will become a millionaire in this stream. Guys, listen.
Someone said Straub. What the F? I didn't know.
She was just asking. She's just asking questions.
Is it illegal for me
to ask illegal to ask questions? I thought that was the
answer, but I just wanted to make sure.
All right.
Is it that crazy?
Of course not. All right, Eru. And Funky with a 2 saying, I actually know what the oranges are for. Wow. Well, let the quartering know, because you'll save him from another YouTube short. Thank you for the 2. You guys are...
What is that?
What is what?
Is that euros or pounds?
I forget.
It's pounds.
Pounds, because it doesn't have the little... almost looks like a backwards
like a backward
3.
Kind of. Or...
Yeah. I'm right. But thank you guys for these super chats. You spoil me.
Euros, you can remember it looks like an E, and Euros starts with E.
Sure. Captain Yan Yan with the $5 super saying, what would be the supposed real voice of Rev model using Straub voice acting? How would the model theoretically sound like? The Rev voice, or the real voice of the Rev model using Straub voice acting.
I guess maybe they're saying like whenever I speak with your model.
Huh.
Some people do say like it looks like it matches well. Like my voice with your model. It looks weird to me because I'm just used to your voice coming out of it.
It's definitely very weird.
But the real voice is just your voice.
Then take over and read this right here.
$10 from Lyndon. So that's what the oranges are for. So why not let her have lemons to go with it? After all, lemons are modified oranges, right, Rev? With that said, looking forward to more daily content soon.
That's right.
Wait, lemons are modified oranges. Those are different fruits. A lemon's a fruit.
Well, no, they said it in a super chat, therefore it is correct. The customer is always right. Okay? And when you guys super chat, whatever you say must be true, obviously. You have to respect what you're saying. Low-key works? Listen. You want me out of a job or something, chat? Lander with the 5 saying, stream with you, Straub, Leaf, Alana, Banana, and Kirsha Went. That's too much. Might actually break some people's minds. There'll be some brain-broken individuals seeing that.
That would probably be a fun show.
It would be fun.
I wouldn't be opposed to those people.
No. Not at all. Also, Banana Juju's now on side-scrollers. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I saw that she was on there.
She was. Very cool stuff. All right, you guys have distracted me for far too long. Let's Farcracker with the $6.99 saying, Texas, land of the bold, home of the free. Soon Texas be the world power. Everything's bigger in Texas. That's what they say. I have been to Texas once before. It was a good time, actually. It was for WeebCon. Back when I wasn't a brand risk. Even though my thoughts and all that stuff was the exact same back then, but... Huh? Oh yeah, that was true. They were trying to get me kicked out of that convention, but didn't work. Ooh, Market was too based. Too based. Too cool. Too based, too cool. Okay. Let me pull the chat here. Do you want to watch the leaflet videos first, or talk about violent psychos on social media? We're probably going to do both, but which one do you want first? Yo, in Rin with the $10 saying, lunatics be like, Rev, how dare you defend Nazis? That's it, you're grounded for 6 7 years. Go to your room now. Yes, this is a Go Animate reference for those who aren't familiar. Well, thank you very much for the 10 and the reference, and no thank you for the 6-7 reference. How dare you? How dare you rile up the chat that's already looking to misbehave? Just bring up those dreaded numbers. How could you? David Martinez with a 5 saying, as long as Texas doesn't fully get taken over by blue, we'll be fine. Maybe. Unfortunately, you never know. Things can shift.
Cities.
Yeah.
Like everywhere else, it's just the big cities.
Yep. Did you hear about the UK VTuber arrested for her model and not safe for work art of it? Yes, I've heard about that, but I need to learn more about it. I mean, if it is what it looks like on its face, just someone arrested over arts, yeah, that's obviously a huge problem. But then again, the UK actually does have laws against certain fictional content, so, which, you know, that's like a whole can of worms with the things that they do police versus what they don't police, and that will make you very depressed. Yep. I'm hoping Brandon Herrera wins his final race in November. I think it is. He's such a base guy. Yeah, I have a lot of confidence in him. He won the bid. Now he's just got to win the actual race. And I am confident he can do it. That'd be pretty crazy to think about. You know, a guy who's viewed as a gun tuber actually taking some legitimate office. Very cool stuff.
The issue is also, how do they, like, decide? Like, when it comes to a drawing, how do you decide what is what? You know?
Well, exactly.
Like, it doesn't even, it doesn't even make sense, really, when you think about it like that.
Well, it seems like the people, by the way, want the leaflet reaction, so we'll do that first. And Ram with the 5 saying, we need a desu or Demon Time tournament. Would vote for Des. Oh, man.
That would be a good
That
one.
is such... Okay, hold on. We did this one last time. Maybe next stream, you can donate and put it towards Desu or Demon Time and see who wins. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Battle of the Des. You guys are... Look at you, you little content farmers, you. Giving me all the good ideas. Lander with the 5 saying, grape gangs, that's okay, but art of a fictional character, straight to jail.
Exactly.
Actually, you're much more likely, by the way, to get arrested for drawing incest than actually performing it in the UK in real life. There's some sick freaks out there, and also people who have completely jumbled up priorities as well. But hey, that's their country, and you know what? Maybe people should learn something from what's going on there. Can we get one more? Jork, I believe someone will ask for it at some points. It's inevitable. They're just handing those out these days. But anyways, what time is it? Yeah, we got some good time. We got some time. When do you want to eat, by the way?
I'm not hungry at all. 'Cause
You're
I had
not.
cereal.
She's not hungry. That means more time for us, chat. Yes, more time for us, chat, yes.
Are you hungry?
Tiny bit,
You're
but
like
I can
never
wait.
hungry.
My appetite's been good. I've been eating very clean and routine. But Rodrigo with the Polish bucks saying, when is the blue thing coming back? Very soon. I think this month I want to make some sort of a special stream for you-know-who. That's right.
She?
No, well, that one's destroyed, but I'm gonna get a new one.
But we have her somewhere, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like in a closet or something.
Yeah, it's hidden away somewhere. Yeah.
If you guys know, you know.
If you know, you know. And some people don't even know what the blue thing is, so we'll have to teach you. You ever traveled all the time? I travel a lot. I've been to places. I've seen some things. But okay, I think it's time, guys. You have distracted me for long enough. Okay, long enough. For far too long. Whoop. There we go. Alright, for those who are not familiar, Leaflet is not only a content creator myself and I'm sure most of you enjoy, but she is someone who's made a lot of banger AI-generated music videos that really take you on quite the adventure with a pretty funny but poignant message to be made. And I have not seen this one yet, but I'm going to react to it with you guys. It's called Localizers Know Your Role, and apparently there is a Japanese version, and then there is an English version, which is supposed to be, I guess, more direct for the localizers. But luckily for you, we're going to watch both. So, without further ado, let's get into the Japanese version of this video talking about localizers. Let's get into it.
The localizers? They come?
We get signal. Main screen turn on.
You know what you're doing. Take off every zig!
Here we go, folks. Can I just say this stuff takes me back so much? Also, the KFC already popping off. This is a banger already.
Merry Christmas 西側のファンにとって君たちのビジョンは超大事だよ私はアニメが大好き毎日見て幸せなんだもん銃を撃ちたいしおにぎり食べたいよそのままがいいのにローカライザーなんかに口出しさせないよ
No, that is your patriotic duty, whether you're Japanese or American, to not allow these localizers to destroy the original Japanese media. For those who are not familiar, localizers of anime, manga, or any Japanese media who are bringing it overseas are an absolute cancer. They are the worst. They take their position as a trusted translator and instead they betray our trust and insert their own political message, or they vandalize the original intents of the Japanese creators to push jokes or unrelated things into the work. And it is absolutely offensive, and they deserve all the criticism, and honestly, no one feels sorry if they get replaced by AI. That means boys who identify as boys who dress like girls or cross-dress or things like that. That term is not allowed because localizers believe that means trans. Correct. That's right. I'll say this about Leaflet's videos. She does an amazing job of knowing when to introduce the English, the broken English. It's for the key parts. That's the best part sometimes of these Japanese styled songs she's going for, where they have the broken English come in and it hits like a bomb. It makes it 10 times more effective. It's funny she just used Yamete, because in a recent localizer controversy, Yamete, just meaning stop it, was translated into end fascism. Yeah, that happened. And if you wonder how that happened, they not only butchered that translation, they butchered all of the relevant context to reflect that broken translation. The fact that I can recognize this image. Can you guys recognize this image in this infamous localization? That is insane. That's right. It's time to come home. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, did you not hear that you were featured?
No. Guys, we made it. We made it onto the big screen. Everyone wave. It's me. It's me. Oh, I love a cameo. I love a good old-fashioned cameo. All right. And that's Hiro Hey and Chibi Reviews as well. Wow. Well, we are the anti-localizers, that's for sure. That's for sure. A wild Rev spotted.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Very cool. You know, folks, it's really just that easy as a localizer. Provide a proper translation, keep your politics out of it, and keep your cringe Reddit humor out of it. That's it. Provide a faithful translation as you are trusted to do so. That's it. And people wouldn't be celebrating that you're being replaced with AI if you just follow that simple responsibility. That's it. But I'm told here, give this a like, that there's a second version on the Slimecore Radio channel here. Apparently this is the official English version of what we just watched. This is what I'm being told. Again, haven't watched this, so let's see it together, guys.
The localizers? They come?
We get signal. Main screen turn on.
You know what you're doing. Take off every zig!
How's this one gonna go?
Hey besties, hi! We stand anime so much. To all creators out there, you are doing amazing. Happy holidays. To all diverse fans across the world, your visions are valid, but we'll make them better. I love my anime so very much. Watching it on Netflix gives me joy and growth. Bestie, I wanna shoot my shot and eat jelly donuts too. But the sauce needs a tiny update now. Those pesky patriarchal demons gotta go. We're not gatekeeping, we're elevating.
Oh,
Boys should get a crack to their true selves, period.
Oh, no. Yep, we can't be having that theme in our wholesome Chungus localization. Those are actually transcoded characters right there, and thank goodness we have the localizers to point that out.
Non-binary rap belongs everywhere. So please don't be so greedy. Let's expand every story to make it more alluring. Author's intent, but make it better now. Just as
That's the audacity. In case you guys haven't gotten it, this is the localizers providing their localization of what we just watched. And of course, it's showing off their smug, self-entitled attitude where they believe they know better than the original Japanese creators. They know their intent, but they think they know better. So they vandalize and they rewrite.
the author should intend, amplify those progressive voices. Loud and clear. Yes, queen, localize and slay. Hands on the
Yas, queen!
exactly what is best for the culture. For anime belongs to all the fans and the creators too. Localizers keep cooking and push those boundaries on the show.
That's right.
Suddenly drop
Use the
those
Zoomer language, too.
aggressive lines right in, changing character.
Honestly, guys, you know, I'm a little offended that we have this character here that's very a problematic design according to many localizers. So, you know, this is totally unrealistic.
Feelings to
That they are.
Be their best selves, no cap. Don't be afraid to let us touch your anime. AI can't replace
No cap.
the human touch of real sense.
But that's the point, guys, right? Like, I don't want to be a pause champ here, but like, the no cap. Great example of something that would be shoehorned into a localization, that type of language. And then it'll be outdated within a couple years. No one's going to say no cap anymore. And people will look back at the translations and be like, no cap. That's cringe. No one says that anymore. Because they just didn't want to use a direct translation. They had to spice it up with their Zoomer, TikTok, brain rot language.
Let the creators hear our feedback a little more right now. Time to end fascism, chats and fragile males. Authors intense, but make it better.
We're going to see some toxic and fragile men in just a second, I think.
Amplify those progressive voices. Loud and clear. Yes, queen, localize.
Yas, queen.
Hands on the anime. We know exactly what is best for the culture. For anime belongs to all the fans and the creators too. Localizers keep cooking and push those boundaries on.
Ah, there's the toxic and insecure males. Look at them go. This is why we make localizations, to make these chuds seethe. That's right. If we make these sorts of chuds angry with our localizations, then we did something right.
The show.
Ratings, who cares about that?
Anime is so valid and you love it too, right? I am asking anime fans across the whole wide world. Let's grow, evolve, and decolonize together.
Let's evolve, decolonize together. Beautifully said. Leaflet with another pair of bangers right here. I don't know which one you guys liked more, but I think they were both great. Another very good job by Leaflet, and it's nice to react to her, because she reacts to me, so now we're reacting back. It's a give and take. You'll love to see it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Be sure to check out Leaflet, by the way, if you want to see more of this sort of content. But, wow, we got a flurry of stuff going on here. Hold on a second, chat. Let's catch up here. Number 1, 07's in the chat for Phantom with the 5 gifted memberships.
That's who left the donation.
And that's who left the $10 donation at the start of the stream that wasn't on my dashboard because it was before I started.
I couldn't remember.
Thank you very much for that as well, Phantom. I appreciate that. And W Gifter, we love our gifters. W Gifters! That just came out of me, okay? Just came out of me. What can I say? Got me a little excited. That's 5 new happy revelings. Let me play some music. We got dead air in the background here. Lander with the 5 as well, saying, it just being handed to localizers and letting them do as they wish is one of the biggest lies in anime. Yeah, of course. And the problem is I think a lot of these Japanese studios don't even know this stuff is happening. Because they're trusting these people. And a lot of times these localizers are brought to them. They're brought to them. And they just, they trust that, oh, surely these professionals will do a professional translation. Of course not.
You would think if the localizer had such an issue with the translations, they would just not translate that.
Or they think anime in general is so problematic and terrible. Just get a different job. Or translate something else.
Right.
Go to a different medium. And Lander with another 10, saying whole rabbit hole to go down, but the story about the Ghost Story's terrible localization, as funny as it is a lie. Creators expected them to do a faithful adaptation, and it was butchered and mocked. No, it's the truth. It is a very funny thing, right? The Ghost Stories dub is very funny. But it was not supposed to be that way, right? It was a mockery. It just happened to be a funny enough one where, like, it was so off the rails, it became funny. But yeah, people forget that. Also, Lich Emperor with the gifted membership as well, going to I am not saying that name. I am absolutely not on so many levels. But congratulations on your membership.
Oh. Ew.
Yes.
Took me a second.
And yes, Lander, I did read your chats out of order. Correct. Because then you would follow up with saying it's just being handed to localizers and letting them do as they wish is one of the biggest lies in anime. Yes, that would make a lot more sense. I did read them out of order. But thank you. More W gifters as well. I appreciate that. And then the Gold Recluse with the $20 super chat. The orange saying, I heard Diana's stomach growl. It sounded like 0100110110. Here, Diana, have some oranges. Could you point me to the nearest Discord link? Thank you. Nope, that one's down, actually. I'm sorry to tell you. That link is down. But thank you very much for the orange supa. And as with anything orange or better, that adds to the Diana tally here. We're up to 4 on the stream. Love you anyway, Rev. I appreciate it. I may read things out of order every once in a while. What am I looking at?
Savvy said that's for quartering impression.
Oh, I thought that was like this was all one thing together. I'm like, what's happening? That's funny. Then Rodrigo with the 10 PLN saying vocalizers destroyed Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. That is my, I don't want to say favorite because obviously I don't like it, but that is the most infamous localization slop fest you'll ever see. I mean, obviously, right? It's crazy. Then we got Green Skull with the 5 saying, I remember watching an anime on Crunchyroll and one of the characters said, get wrecked. I got drunk that night. I mean, that is an understandable reaction to that. Rev, have you seen yours and Straub's cameo appearance on which one? In the leaflet videos we just watched, we saw mine. I don't know if Straub was in there. Maybe she was hiding somewhere. Or that's a different thing. Especially with all the AI music videos, there's a lot of cameos for VTubers and stuff nowadays.
Yeah, I always like being included.
Which is very, yeah, we like being included. It makes us feel important. We're special. The binary code said 6. 6 what? Yeah, what does that mean? What does it mean? Yo! Luke with the $20 super, the orange super, saying, have you seen the new Michael Jackson movie? They marketed it as a biopic, sorry. But it's actually more of a thriller. Boom.
I'm assuming that's a joke.
It is a joke. But we almost were thinking about seeing it.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the movies.
Also, yeah, you would rather see that than The Devil Wears Prada 2.
I'm not a devil. It was other people that wanted.
Yeah, it was other people that we were potentially gonna see that movie, but like, yeah, I would rather see the Michael Jackson movie. Maybe we'll see that this week.
I don't know. Anne Hathaway gives me the ick now.
What did she say? She said what did she say was cringe?
She's like, well, many things, but she also was like very outspoken about abortion and all
well,
those
no,
things.
there was something in particular she said.
What was it?
No, I'm asking you. I thought there was something
about this movie.
Oh, didn't she say like inshallah or something?
Oh yeah. she
Anne Hathaway.
She said it like very like.
Anne Hathaway, you have to stop.
Nonchalantly in the middle of her.
You have to stop. But anyways, you know what's not stopping? The Diana Orange Fund. We're up to 5 oranges or better super chats fed to Diana. She is well fed. You care about Diana. Very important. And then Neglectful Sausage with the $5 super saying, I won't rest until all localizers in anime say, I finna wreck you, sir. You know what? You don't really have to try. I think they're going to do that on their own, actually. Thank you for the 5. And Rin with the 2 saying, All your oranges belong to Doro and Diana, of course. Thank you for that. Another reference. Thank you, thank you. You guys keeping me busy. Are you getting hungry? Yeah, how long do you think dinner's gonna take?
I gotta go cook.
We gotta have that cooked today. You were the one who introduced the idea.
Yes, because it's the right thing to do. It doesn't mean I have to be happy about it.
This is true.
I don't like spaghetti, chat. I just don't.
I love spaghetti.
But I will make it.
Okay.
I would say it'll probably take about like 30 minutes or less.
Okay. Well, I'll be there.
Do you want me to go start?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Poor Straw. Everyone say thank you to Strawberry and tell her she's an awesome cook.
I don't like red sauce. And
She doesn't
I
like
don't
red
pasta
sauce.
that much.
Well.
But I guess I'll just suffer tonight.
Yes.
Love you.
Love
Bye,
you.
chat.
I'm so lucky, chat. And speaking of which, Lander with the $20 super chat saying, was the thing about the oranges ever answered? I've missed a few streams, I apologize. Also, eat up Diana. Well, we might not ever know truly what the oranges are for, but we have to decipher the word for ourselves. And with no help from the quartering, we can only give orange super chats or better to Diana, which now is 6. 6 times that Diana has been fed by you beautiful individuals. Thank you very much for that. And Baby Mine with a $10 super chat saying, the sabotage of localization started way back with Funimation. That is very true. This isn't something that just popped up. I think it's something that's been going on for decades and also just hasn't really been noticed until the last decade or so. But hopefully we get more people, especially on the Japanese side of things, noticing what's going on here. And yes, chat, that is why I put ranch on it sometime. Jeez. Trying to get me canceled. Finna get me canceled, as they would say in a localization right there. Captain Yan Yan with the 2 saying, how many toggles does the Rev model have? Like 4, and like one of them doesn't even work correctly. Really, it's just like the wings, a frowny face, and an angry face, and that's like it. That's it, unfortunately. Phantom with another 5 saying the oranges must flow. He who controls the oranges controls the universe. That is right. Very important. And Crazy Car Attendant with a 2 saying my words YouTube video round 226 mark cameo. Gotcha. Noted. Very noted. Then Captain Nyan with another 2 saying of course Rev likes red sauce. Obvious to a vampire. Okay. You guys are all over the lore today. Jelly-filled are my favorite. That's my favorite type of rice as well. That's right. Straw spaghetti. Knees weak, arms are heavy. She's nervous, and she's got straw spaghetti. That's right. That's right. So the glasses aren't a toggle? You're going to want to hold my hand while I tell you this. They are not. They are not. Yeah, the glasses, they've never changed. They've never changed, of course. Never, ever. Now we got 5 from Baby Mine, and another 5 saying, for the Orange Fund. Thank you very much. We're bringing in all the oranges, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Is there something I want to... got a little bit of time. There was another thing I was going to talk about today, but honestly, it's like too much at this point. We don't really have the time. But let me check something out here. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe. Wait a second. Ibuki Enjoyer with the 67, $6.70, saying fettuccine Alfredo is my comfort food. Well, okay, I can agree on that. That's really good. Do you want protein spaghetti noodles or regular? Protein, obviously. Duh! I need them gains. But thank you, Ibuki Enjoyer, with the 6-7 donation. Captain Yan Yan with the 2 saying, would that sound good? Lasagna with Alfredo sauce. Why wouldn't it? It sounds like it shouldn't, but why wouldn't it? You know? Why wouldn't it? Let's see, is there anything quick? Oh, we got another 5 from Lander saying, why is she so cute? Why is Diana so cute? It shouldn't be allowed to make people that happy. Time to go to Twitter and scream. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people have had thoughts about Diana, and how they've handled that really tells a lot about a person, you know? Really tells a lot about a person. Protein spaghetti. Guys, protein spaghettis basically taste the exact same. I refuse to accept otherwise. Viewers pay just to hear their comments. Weird. No. Hey, nobody's required to do that. People just want to do that. I mean, this is how YouTube streams work. It's literally how they work. Oh, jeez. Okay, you know what? I have a clip here I want to watch in a second. I am making chili. What random ingredient should I add? Make sure there's onions in there, man. There's no onions in that chili. I'm very frustrated. Sounds like Quartering not going to debate tonight since he's doing something on the week. No. No. What's up, Daily Chan? I hope you're doing well. Let's see here. The Quartering. I just saw like this video recommended to me and we might have to watch it together, but let me see this. Let's see here. Yeah, onions in a chili is a must. Of course! Of course! Oh, come on, dude. No way. Hold on. The Quartering just posted this, saying doing a phone/internet detox this weekend. There are a lot of reasons for it, but I'm also hoping it'll help me get a more restful sleep. I've been having trouble sleeping for the last 5 or 6 months, hence the giant bags under my eyes. Melatonin, CBD, white noise failed. See ya Monday! I predicted it, guys. I literally predicted it. My video that's going to go live in a little bit, I said I don't have confidence he's going to actually show up for the debate. Absolutely insane. I knew it. I literally knew it. And of course, he does his phone and internet detox now after he's already completely imploded things the last couple of months. And also, I have a feeling I know why he's not sleeping well. I'm just saying. Okay? But of course, man. But Asterion with the $10 super chat saying this is my last $10, but I wanted to hear my comment. Money well spent. See, people just want their messages read. And also, Green Skull, now a member for a month. A Revling saying 6-8. Very based. Is it a... Let's just hope it's a detox, not what I just read there. I'm gonna bake spaghetti and add cheese. Are you, like, now? That sounds awesome, actually. That sounds awesome. 07, that's right. Frozen Rev. Oh, because I leaned in like this. I went a little too far. There we go. To be fair, Rev, literally nobody expected Jeremy to follow through and do this. That is fair, okay? Anybody who's following this knew this was not going to work out. Well, we add it to the bookmarks, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to do a follow-through somewhere, but it is what it is. 'Tis what it is. But I was just like looking through YouTube. I was like, is there something I should react to here in a second? But something grabbed my eye, and I guess we'll all understand as soon as we start watching it. Hopefully something is explained to me. We also got Luke with another 5 saying, we have to pay to hear our chats read aloud? What are we, a cult? I thought cults had cool t-shirts. Guys, listen. Keel famously said, you guys are a bunch of cultists who financially support your cult leader through super chats and memberships and things like that. And you made me look really bad last time, okay? People flooded in with responses. They flooded in with super chats and memberships and gifted memberships. It made me look really foolish, okay? It made me look like some sort of a cult leader. Not cool, man. Not cool. But Keel, I have to thank. Also, someone. Oh, Straub showed me this the other day. The other day, someone bought a plushie and wrote in the little like message that they only bought it because of Keel, and I'm like, nice, nice. Perfect stuff. All according to plan. All according to plan. Okay, I want to watch this. It's an Asmongold clip. I just saw the thumbnail, and I'm like, okay, we gotta figure this out. Okay.
So this is a lecturer at Oxford University.
I'm in the process of putting a website.
We have a serious mental health crisis in our country. A very serious mental health crisis. Yeah.
Website together, and that is proving to be much harder than it probably should be. And the problem I'm running up against is some imposter syndrome. Classic. Basically,
You're running into imposter syndrome?
what does it mean to be
this guy?
an
No
expert
way.
in something?
I cannot express. Like, this is the type of thing that makes me think that we're living in a simulation.
This has got to be fake. Oh, the bio checks out. They, them.
Anyone says
No
anything,
way.
this is 100% real. He's a lecturer in biochemistry of all things.
We have a person who's wearing giant fake tits with makeup on, saying that he's experiencing imposter syndrome, but it's not for the fact that he's trying very badly to cosplay a woman. It's because his research isn't being taken as seriously as he wants it to. It's like
Wait a second. You're telling me this guy is not being taken seriously? I'm sorry. They, them are not being taken seriously. Guys, 5-10 years ago, if you saw this, you would think this is a hilarious prank. Not a university lecturer who's being unironic. Goodness gracious.
the irony with this is just unbelievable. Bro hit randomize on character creation? Yeah, he did.
It's really not obvious to me at what point I could describe myself as an expert in something. I have expertise in things, like I've been teaching plenty. My chemistry's pretty solid, but I think still
Biology isn't.
I have this feeling that declaring
Reality isn't.
myself an expert in something is a little bit uncomfortable, and I don't quite know on what basis I would feel comfortable doing that. There are some people who would not say they're experts in things and who actually
Not
turn out
expert.
to be.
Lander with the 2 saying, "Ah! Please say that guy is AI." It's not looking like it. It's not looking like it.
Gender?
Absolutely experts in all sorts of things.
It is crazy how much these people exist in a completely narcissistic, self-referential, like, bubble. Like, it's about how people see me, how I see myself, how I present myself. Just completely self-absorbed mentality for nothing.
Would you feel in
This is the guy calling you a disgusting chud on Twitter. This is the person saying you should lose your rights and even maybe your life because you have dangerous opinions, or you are some moronic chud, you know, type thing?
able to describe yourself as an expert in something?
Yes.
And if you're not, so if you're very much like me and thinking, not quite sure if I can call myself that yet, what do you
Well,
think?
anyway, I think I don't want to listen to this anymore because it's weird. Here's the thing. I view these, like, weird gender, things like this, I view this as what I've called before, like, frame indicators. The moment that a person tells me that they don't know how many genders there are, that is the moment that I stop listening to them. Because they're...
Whoa, that's awfully offensive, Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold, are you sure you're doing the right thing by not affirming their delusions? Are you saying we should not affirm these delusions? Huh.
will be some things they get right. But the problem is that when you get something wrong on such a profoundly fundamental level, it indicates an impairment of judgment. It's kind of like, for example, like driving drunk. 99% of drunk drivers don't crash. But would you trust that? Of course not, because they're fucking drunk. You would never trust a drunk driver, even though 99% of the time they don't crash. And so scroll away, I can't. Okay, I'll scroll away. There you go.
Goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a serious mental health crisis on our hands. These are the universities. These are the places young men and women are going for an education, to have their worldview shaped. And in the process, going into hundreds of thousands of dollars of crippling student loans that they'll never be able to pay off with their stupid degree in gender studies or whatever they're getting from loony bins like this that are catering to this absolute nonsense. What do you even say? What do you even say to stuff like this? Unreal. Phantom with the 2 saying nightmares can become real. Well, that's one thing that is for sure. This is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. And it's only getting worse. And don't worry. You are the bigot. If you don't agree with this, if you have some sort of a pause or a hesitation, you are the bigot. You know what? While we're on the beat here, it's gone. Well, you know what? I'm going to give you another clip we're going to react to real quick. And this one's not as disturbing, but it's disturbing in a way that'll make sense in just a moment. Okay? It'll make sense in a moment. It's disturbing in its own way. Not disturbing in that way, but disturbing nevertheless, you know? Rodrigo with the 10 saying, Mr. Dimitriescu. Yeah, you know what? Okay. All right. The Gold Recluse with the $5 super saying, what the ever loving frick. My thoughts exactly. Mr. Gold makes me think of Once Upon a Time. Very true. I like him, though. He was my favorite character. Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold. You guys are too funny. All right, let's react to another one. Haven't had a chance to really digest this one, but hey, let's do it together. Let's get this together. And Baby Mine with the 5 saying at this point, I'm proud to be a bigot. You know what? They'll call you one no matter what you do anyways. That's the reality of it.
Ilhan Omar shut down the winery. It was all fake, and now they're investigating it? Oh, really?
Breaking news, Ilhan Omar's husband's wine company has been legally dissolved. You are looking at the state of California certificate of cancellation for Est Crew. Comes just days after we learned that Ilhan Omar accidentally thought she was a multi-millionaire. Funny how that happened.
Oops,
Omar amended her financial disclosure form, blaming an accounting error.
It was more than
and Omar
6
now
million.
values his businesses between $18,000 and $95,000. A change that came after her finances came under...
Imagine changing it from 6 million to 95,000. I mean, shit.
Hey.
No!
You know what?
That's, you know, we all make mistakes. Listen. We all make small mistakes. Is this the brother, husband, or the... Yeah.
Let's not.
Investigation.
Let's not.
But Tom Homan says, stay tuned.
The whole file is being reviewed. A lot of smart people are on it. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Why was the winery valued so high in the first place? By 2023, winemakers said they were not being paid. An investor sued. And Est Crew had only $650 by 2024.
There are people that have tried to go out to where this winery was located. Nothing was there.
Right.
The people at the address didn't even know what we were talking about when we went out there.
I don't know why anybody's surprised by this.
Because it never existed in that location. Awfully coincidental that only days after accounting error of millions and millions of dollars,
then it just magically gets shut down.
This entity, this wine company, ends up being...
I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding, guys. An honest mistake. For sure. An honest mistake.
dissolved. Where did millions and millions of dollars, where did that go? Did it get loaded into suitcases and...
I think I've got an idea.
Head off to Somalia, I guess?
I think we have the same idea.
And to Todd Blanche, I'll say this to you straight. If you denaturalize and deport Ilhan Omar, you will be a national hero and I will come...
All right. I totally agree.
By the way, before people say Asman is too radical, that's literally what she was advocating for her own constituents.
When a Somalia person comes into me, they become a serious one. We will never gain power and move forward as Somalians as long as these people live among us and we don't kick them out.
But when you look at the increase in your household wealth tied to your husband's companies, you understand why that raises questions for people watching from the outside.
Yeah, but that's again one of the there is no wealth. There are ranges to businesses that he was invested in.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
These people represent us. I said the last clip was disturbing, and it is, but for different reasons. This is also disturbing.
Yeah, they said you reported a net worth between $6 million and $30 million, and they said your 2023 disclosure was between $40,000 and $250,000. That is a big increase, so you could understand why people would ask questions.
Yeah.
I saw that your husband was asked to turn over some documents but didn't comply. Is that true?
From who?
The Department of Justice? I don't know.
The House Oversight Committee and the Government Reform Committee.
There is no oversight that the Oversight Committee has over my husband or me.
But when you look at the
denaturalize and deport. That's it.
The last time the Alien Enemies Act was invoked, it was used to detain and deport German, Japanese, Italian immigrants during World War XI. The last...
She read World War II as World War XI. She didn't understand how it was working. So she read it as 11. We might have missed 9 world wars. Yeah, what happened to the World Wars 2 through 10? Goodness gracious.
Do you understand why this happened? It's because she didn't understand the Roman numerals.
No. She literally doesn't understand Roman numerals. And we're not even getting into like the more complex ones that maybe some people would mistake. We're talking about 2. There's no saving this. situation. Rodrigo with the 10 saying, is the finally involved in the leering centers? Yeah, the leering centers are really paying off right now. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our representatives. What are you supposed to say? It's a tragedy, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tragedy. It's literally just 2 lines. I'm pretty sure if you've never even seen a Roman numeral before, you could probably figure out what it means. Lander with the 5 saying, Omar thinking we are in the grimdark with that many wars. LOL, true. Emotionless catastrophe with a 5 saying Dale Gribble was onto something here. It makes me think of King of the Hill. And I love King of the Hill growing up, by the way. People say it's boring. I disagree. I think it's more grounded. Therefore, when crazy things happen in the show, it makes it feel more impactful. Just saying, let the man grill. Let the man grill. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to do it for the stream. That's right. I think that's going to do it for this stream. We went over 2 hours today. Not really expected, but I can smell Straub's cooking up here, and I am just like salivating. I am hungry. That smells real good. So without anything else, I think that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The video for today is going to be live in just a couple of minutes, and I hope you guys enjoy that. But thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for all the memberships, the gifted memberships, and the supers. Thank you for being so generous, and most of all, thank you for tuning in today. Make sure to like the stream, and also make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and turn on those notifications because we're uploading daily on YouTube. And also, we are streaming multiple times a week. And last but not least, check out that pinned comment right there for a link to my plushie campaign if you want to check that out, the official Rev plushie. But thank you guys for hanging out today. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or nights. God bless you all. And peace. Oots.